One, two, three. Don't watch the news, be the news. Don't watch the news, be the news. Don't watch the news, be the news. Don't watch the news, be the news.
This land is Musqueam. This land is Squamish. This land is Tsleil-Waututh. This land is stolen. This land is sacred. This land is indigenous. This land is unceded territory. No more gas, no more oil. Keep your carbon in the soil. No more gas, no more oil, no more pipelines. No more pipelines.
Welcome. No public money for LNG, not in our national interest.
Here come old Mark, he's just riding a pony. He still looks like a banker and he's counting out our money. He's got national interest in his sights. Seems he values industry more than human rights. Stop the ponies right now. Stand with me. Here comes our David, he is riding a pony. Once he was a green lawyer, now he's such an orange pony. He wants tripper put on hold today. A military police force ensures he gets his way. Stop the ponies right now. Stand with me. Where is that Gregor? He's out riding a pony. Once we had a happy planet, now it's getting pretty lonely. While he's thinking about bitumen in Ottawa, seems he can't connect the dots to climate change at all. Stop the ponies right now. Stand with me. Here comes MacDonald, he is riding a pony and he's being bankrolled by Jeffrey's creepy cronies, and they want to penetrate BC. I fear they're gonna frack us while we pay the subsidy. Stop the ponies right now. Stand with me.
Hi, here we are again at Champlain Heights Mall. Why are you here today?
I'm here because we're about 8 years away from 2 degrees warming, and our government is still building more fossil fuel infrastructure, and we simply have to stop. We need to start reducing our emissions as quickly as possible. If Carney's time at the UN meant anything, he needs to act, and he needs to act now.
Yeah, that's true. How does that relate to today? Why are you here today?
Well, I'm here today because this is, it's around LNG, and LNG is a very local issue in British Columbia. It's, right at Woodfibre LNG. They're literally building an export facility right now. It's, on the way to Squamish. It's very close to where I live, and it's something that I think if we're able to get the government to act on LNG, it's a meaningful thing on a global scale. It's something that's actually within our ability to do, and if we do it, it's meaningful.
Well, I guess it's particularly meaningful that I think we're in the top 10 of LNG producers and producing more every day, and what the 4th largest oil producers in the world. So I'm kind of with you, you know, maybe Canada should be providing leadership. I remember that when we had the COVID emergency, they were on every day telling us about how we were doing and what we could do. And here we're in a situation that's already on track to kill many, many, many more people, let alone environments. And they're looking to invest in another pipeline. I mean, that's...
We've seen what they do when it's a real emergency that they care about, right? We've seen, like you say with COVID, how quickly they can respond to an emergency that scares them. And you'll remember that Justin Trudeau declared a climate emergency one day and literally bought TMX the very next day.
Right.
So, you know, it was at best political cover. He doesn't, you know, they don't care. They're not treating it like an emergency at all. You know, David Eby, we were promised he was going to be a climate champion. He's certainly not. He's the exact opposite of that. Mark Carnage is the exact opposite of that. Our representative government, our government has been corrupted by fossil fuel interests. Canadians have been electing politicians that have promised to act on climate all the way back to Harper, and none of them have actually followed through on it. None of them. You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. We deserve better.
Well, thank you very much for coming out today and for chatting with us.
All right?
That we're on the same page. And so right now, we know that somewhere in Ottawa, or maybe right here, our dear Minister Gregor Robertson, he is the Minister of Housing and Infrastructure, and he has influence over the Canada Infrastructure Bank. Now this is a crown corporation that can give loans to some of these big projects that we've just established are not in our national interest. Just a week or so ago, we saw this crown corporation give over $1 billion to one of these major projects, so we know that they are looking at projects right now for financing. And so we're here today to tell Minister Gregor Robertson, we don't want any of our public dollars going to these projects, but I've got another question for you folks. What should we be putting that money into instead? You're welcome to yell out what you think we could be funding. I hear housing, healthcare, renewables. What's more? Housing. More housing. War. Not war. Yes, all of these things. Any more?
Water for Indigenous nations.
Water for Indigenous nations. Absolutely. What was that? Libraries, absolutely, literally right there, libraries. Yes, I hear all of that, and I 100% agree. These are all better uses of our taxpayer dollars than these disastrous LNG projects.
We'll never be defeated. The people will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
Indigenous rights under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Indigenous rights under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Indigenous rights under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Fires burn and waters rise, LNG is built on lies.
Fires burn and waters rise. LNG is built on lies.
Indigenous rights under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Indigenous rights under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight
Here we are at Champlain Heights. Hi, sir. Why are you here today? What's going on?
I'm here to protest the fact that I believe that tax money, tax dollars are being spent to increase the amount of gas that's being pulled out of the ground in northern British Columbia. And Carney is not doing anything to follow the kinds of green proposals that he had and positions that he had previously. I think he does well in dealing with Trump, but we've got to start making these resources, leaving them in the ground. We could use the money a whole lot better to not have emergency hospital closures and things like that. It's just terrible.
Yeah, I agree with you. What do you say to people who look at the current fuel shortage, Straits of Hamas thing and see that prices are rising and demand is increasing? How do you respond to that? BC's not positioned to take advantage of that.
Well, I love driving past gas stations because I've got an electric car. I think that a lot more people, as the price of gas goes up, are considering getting one too. Too bad it has to happen this way, but I hope that there are a whole lot more cars on the road. I mean, you know, the straits were open for less than a day before Trump, refused to close down his closure of the ports for Iran. I mean, what a fool! What a fool!
Yes, well, I absolutely agree with you. Maybe in a funny kind of way, he's doing more for the energy transition to electricity and that kind of thing by screwing up the oil market that nobody wants to buy it anymore. Nobody wants to take another chance that they're going to be.
On the other hand, he doesn't believe in global warming either. So it's not because he's a good politician.
No. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
And thank you for coming out today. I want to take a picture.
you here today? What's going on?
This is an anti-LNG protest.
Anti-LNG protest,
Yeah.
okay.
So this large group of people are against the increased production of natural gas and liquefied natural gas in the province and for the world.
Okay, so what does that have to do with Champlain Heights branch, or the library, which is where we're at?
This is the location of Gregor Robertson's constitution. This is our constituency office.
Okay, yes.
And he is Minister of Housing, but he's also in charge of the Western Canadian Infrastructure Bank.
Okay.
So that is the bank that would direct federal funding, which is tax dollars, towards LNG projects in BC. So this protest is to tell him that we do not want the federal government to spend Canadian tax dollars on LNG.
Got it. Okay. And yeah, it's really quite an issue. What do you say to people that, well, hey, we've got this Strait of Hamas thing or whatever it's called, and you know, they want to ship it out, and there's a blockade, and it's really ruining the economy and a real business opportunity for the people of Alberta. What do you say to them?
So it's actually quite interesting because there's a large amount of media that's saying that the Strait of Hormuz thing is one of the biggest boons to transition. That everybody used to say that wind and solar were not reliable, and now they're saying that oil and gas are not reliable.
Right.
And in the last 2 years, the cost of wind and solar have become less than the cost of oil and gas. And so now it would actually be appropriate to transition to wind and solar and have local, sustainable energy and not be reliant on unreliable sources.
So do you find it a bit ironic that in the long run, Trump may be doing more to kill the oil and gas industry than 10 years of protest?
Now, wouldn't that be nice?
Maybe. That's my hope anyway.
But the sad thing is, at the expense of what in terms of human life? Like, that's a crime. We should be able to make
bombing
yeah,
stuff?
we should be able to make the transition to clean energy without having to kill people somewhere else in the world.
Absolutely.
That's not acceptable.
But of course, we're dealing with a madman.
We are, apparently.
So thanks for coming out today, and I've seen you before. It's not the first time you've been out, so thank you for your...
Yeah, not my first time protesting.
No, so thank you for all of that, too.
Hey, you're welcome.
Take care.
Thanks for the interview.
Why are you here today?
Yeah, so we're here today at Minister Gregor Robertson's office. We're here to send him a message loud and clear. We don't want any of our public money going towards LNG projects, and we'd love to see him instead invest those public dollars into clean energy and affordable housing and transit and all the things that will actually make our lives better.
Why does he have anything to do with that?
Yeah, so as the Minister of Housing and Infrastructure, he has influence over the Canada Infrastructure Bank, which is like a crown corporation, and they can give loans to some of these big projects. So just last week, we saw them give over $1 billion to a port project, for example. And so, yeah, he has influence over sort of the direction of where they're putting their money. And so we're asking him to basically use his role to tell that body to not be putting these dollars into LNG.
Yes. As a citizen, I note that Alberta is particularly out of step with, I hope, the rest of the country wanting to expand LNG port facilities. Do you have any words for Daniel Smith?
I mean, I think my words for Daniel Smith would be, to actually look at the economics and to actually look at, the Indigenous rights concerns and to actually look at the impacts on affordability and all the things that, people here actually care about, and to actually, read those facts and listen to those stories to understand why these projects are not the right move. And I would say that also to Premier Eby and to Gregor Robertson and to Prime Minister Mark Carney. All of these figures have gone full steam ahead with LNG, and so, well, Daniel Smith is definitely particularly out of step. All of these figures have gone full steam ahead with LNG, and so the message is the same to them as well.
Yes. Anything else you want to say to our viewers?
Join the movement. Any of the organizations, coast organizations. I'm with Wilderness Committee, but it was also organized by Stand.Earth, Dogwood, the BC Climate Emergency. We've got folks from BC Acorn out here today. A lot of other decolonial solidarity. So check out any of those organizations and yeah, get involved. It's a really important fight right now, and we do cool and fun things like here today. And so we'd love to see you out.
Now I understand too that some issues around Indigenous consent or whatever. Now, what did they call the port? Lipless? At the end of the pipeline they wanted.
Solicits?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So tell me, what do the local Indigenous people think about this pipeline?
I mean, I can't speak for Indigenous nations. I can speak to some of the concerns that have been raised about the pipeline that will feed Silicium's LNG, which is the Prince Rupert gas transmission. And of course, the terminal doesn't function without the pipeline. And there have been pretty outspoken nations on the ground about the impacts to their territory. The Gitmiao hereditary chiefs turned their agreement around the pipeline. There have been really strong leaders, hereditary leaders from Wet'suwet'en, Gitxsan land defenders on the ground assisting these projects. So yeah, again, I can't speak for them. However, there have been judicial complaints, land-based resistance. So yeah.
Well, thank you for your good work today, and I suspect your good work in the past. A good continuation.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming.
Get finished back and I'll go down. That's all right. Facebook, Extinction Rebellion, Lambeth.
He doesn't speak English.
He'll be on Facebook,
Yeah.
Extinction Rebellion,
Okay.
Lambeth, L-A-M-B, yes.
Okay.
Here comes our protest, we are civil society. We think about the future and we lend our sobriety to the conversation that's become intense. We don't think that LNG is in our best interest. Stop the police right now. Stand with me. Stop the ponies, 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 right now, stand with me.
Nobody's coming.
we do? Indigenous rights under attack. What do we do? Indigenous rights under attack. What do we do? No LNG. We say no. Clean energy is where we go. What do we want? Climate justice. When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? Woo! When I say land, you say back. Land. Land. When I say no, you say LNG. No. LNG. No. LNG. Land. Back. Land. Back. No. LNG. No. LNG. Indigenous
I'll
rights.
just drive there.
Okay. What do we do?
It's like 49th and...
Indigenous rights under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. Woo! Would anybody else like to lead the chat?
Goodness, it's so nice of you. I will get this someplace safe and hopefully it's stuck in some stupid pocket, but I don't think so.
Profit store. We won't take this anymore.
Probably.
No, profit store. We won't take this anymore.
Here comes a bunch of communists.
Take a stand. No LNG on stolen land.
Big communists.
Take a stand. No LNG on
Why?
stolen land.
Why would you do this?
Why would I do this?
No LNG on stolen land.
Why would you do this? You have a bunch of young people that can't go and you're supporting a bunch of
Fossil fuels have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Fossil fuels have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Fossil fuels have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Fossil fuels have got to go. Build what people really need, not more fossil dreams. Build what people really need, not our fossil dreams. Hey, Gregor, take a stand. No LNG on stolen land. Hey, Gregor, take a stand. No LNG on stolen land. Indigenous rights under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. Indigenous rights under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. Bills grow, profits soar. We won't take this anymore. Bills grow, profits soar. We won't take this anymore. Hey, hey, ho, ho. LNG has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. LNG has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Fossil fuels have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Fossil fuels have got to go. What do we want? Climate justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Climate justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Climate justice. When do we want it? Now. Land. 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 No pipeline. No pipeline. No. No. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Fossil fuels have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Fossil fuels have got to go. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
Why do you guys do that?
Stickies or?
So go back to the time. Why do you guys do this? Yeah, go to Champlain Heights.
Gather for a photo under the banner.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that show. It was really fun to make. Here at Boxing Beaver, we're a community channel where volunteers, activists who are attempting to amplify the voices of activist groups here in the Lower Mainland of British Columbia. So we want you to support us through subscribing, sharing, and most importantly, participating in our channel. We invite you to come forward and make use of our airtime to talk about your cause, to promote your ideals. Do you qualify? Are you, your group, working to build a better world? Are you concerned with social justice, environmental health, Indigenous rights? If you are, Boxing Beaver Media is the place for you. So thank you, and until next time, bye.
Ponies, stop the ponies, stop the ponies, right now, stand with me.